it's Leslie, and I'm back again with Black Talk. And once again, I have Peaches here with me, and we've got Andre back there working the camera. And I already talked about locks and my getting ready to lock my hair as a result to let people know the actual process. So Peaches was telling me about an incident with her daughter's school. So I was like, Peaches, we got to talk about this. So, part 2 of locks. Peaches?
Yeah, well, it actually was on social media, the school that she attended, and they're not allowing.
Who is she?
My daughter is Marnisha. She graduated in the class of 2007 from Marion, but the school now is Modern Day. So I did notice what they're doing is not allowing him, giving him for having dreads or locks with his hair. So
Okay, who is him?
I don't remember his name.
But it's a student.
It's a
at the
student.
school.
It's a black guy,
And
a
he's
black
supposed
male.
to be, he's getting ready to graduate.
to my understanding.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's not being able to. So you're having this topic is very educational also for me, because I actually would like to know what is the difference between locks and dreads.
Oh, there's no difference. It's just a terminology.
Okay.
As far
okay.
as I know, I had locks for 7 years. Over 21 years ago, because my oldest grandson is 21, and for the first 10 years of his life, all he knew was me and locks.
So I also understand that there is a spiritual coming back, I guess, from Haiti or the Caribbean, whoever. What is with that? What is the, and then I see, okay, so is it religion under the underground part with the having it? I thought it was a natural thing, but then if it's natural, why do you have to start, why do you have to cut it out? Why do you have to cut them off? And then why do you, if it's so natural, why do you have to cut them off? Like if I had braids, you take them down and wash them. But why do you have to cut them off if you don't want them no more?
Is your hair straight? Naturally straight?
No, it's not stringy straight, but it's nice grade underneath.
Okay, don't say nice grade, because when you say nice grade, that opens up a whole nother cup of stuff.
But it really is. It's not what it's not cover bulbs type of grade. I don't have BBs. You don't have BBs. You have a nice grade. It is laying down. Yes, because our society has tried, if you look on, we have the natural look, and it's almost like we have to be defined as having maybe a white mom and a black dad to have nice wavy hair. I totally disagree, because we got black people that do have whatever their ancestor, their DNA, do have a nice grade of hair. So all of us don't have kinky hair. And I went to cosmetology school, $1,200. So I get it.
Okay, so people, let me tell you, I have been proud of my kinky hair, okay? I have worn my hair like this since the 60s. I am part of the Black is Proud movement. So for me, I don't care if you can comb your hair and not have the comb stick at all. That don't make your hair good. To me, healthy hair is good hair. And to me, healthy hair comes in all types of grades, be it 4C, A, B, C1. Those of you who deal in hair know what I'm talking about. So when you get to talking about good and bad hair, I go back to Spike Lee's School Days, talking about good and bad hair. Okay, no. To me, good hair is healthy hair, and it grows in all types of ways. Now, with that being, wait, let me answer your question. Do we need to take a break? Are we good? So, to me, this is real serious, because it just left the topic of the boys to how we as African American women feel about ourselves. So, as far as dreads having to be cut, anybody whose hair, even white people, if they get dreads are where you don't comb your hair and the hair mats. So it's not like braids. On braids, you can comb it out. If your hair is matted, then how are you going to get rid of them without cutting it? So that's why the cutting comes in. As far as the spiritual aspect of it, it is for some, but it's not for me. Okay, for me, it is a matter of natural hair. Back in the 60s, when they were giving people a hard time for having, quote, nappy hair, I proudly wore my natural. Anybody that knows me knows I've been natural for years. This is how I roll, okay? I truly, truly believe black is beautiful. And I think that we have been put down so much to where we don't realize what a beautiful people that we are. And I have to tell you, in all honesty, it hurts me when I hear somebody talk about nappy, whatever you said, hair, because to me, that's like the people, that's like the people who say,
Come on.
I'm coming, sister. That's like the people who say, you so black, so and so and so. And it's like, no, black is fine. Black, there's nothing wrong with being black. We have been conditioned to think that the way God made us is not attractive. And I just, that hurts my heart.
Okay, all right, let's put this back on rewind.
Okay.
Excellent. Number one is, I am a proud black woman, and we can agree to disagree. One, I don't look at myself as African American. I am a black woman, or you can call me colored. And that's the era that I grew up in, back in Louisiana. I mean, I was also taught Negro means never to grow. Now, when it comes to the hair thing, I wore the natural, and about the cutout, there were times I've always been kind of lazy about my head, so there were times where I had a natural, or I went through certain moves. I didn't comb my hair, and it was matted, but I didn't cut my hair, and it was a natural. I didn't cut it. I had to sit there and part it through and comb it all out. It doesn't make me or change me or who I am, because I feel I don't have that kinky kind of hair, and I don't have to be less of being a black woman or over the top of being a black woman, because my terminology is different from the way you may put it. That has nothing. There's no way I can deny who I am. And because I use the terms about the kink, if you got that kind of hair, that's who you are. But being that I am from Louisiana, I do have Creole in me that I'm very proud of. No, I don't have the nappy hair, and it just kind of perplexes me when some of our society feels you have to interracial to get a child with a decent grade of hair, when there's a lot of us that do have that.
Bottom line is, the thing that hurts my heart is so many African Americans who feel this way. And you were one of many. You're not the only person that feels that way. You're not so it's not about you. So don't take it as personal. My heart is hurt when I hear a person of color think that anything having to do with their people group is a negative to the place where it is bad. But my heart, I have a heart issue on the way that history has been taught to us, and the way that we have perceived it as a people, and the way that people perceive us as a result, and the way that we perceive ourselves. So when I say that even though it's coming out of your mouth, it's not about you, it really isn't about you. If you saw the segments that I've done, you've seen what you're saying is something that so many, that's just the way we're taught to feel. This is how we have been conditioned to feel as a people.
But what makes what you're saying right? You are entitled to how you feel and how you believe.
Okay, so what am I saying?
We're from different eras, though, Leslie. We're from different eras of life.
Well, I'm older than you, Peaches.
Yes, you are. And we're from different
is,
eras of life. So what makes what you're saying right in that being an African, being a black woman, or what I feel and what my opinions, why is it, I'm conditioned. Why can't I grow up to feel the way that I feel and believe in what I believe? Who's to say that it's wrong? The way that it was.
All right, so we're going to flip this. So people, this is how we feel. Not all of us, but this is how so many American women feel. This is why we have Black Talk. Because I love my sister here, and even though she thinks this has to do with her, y'all are watching this. This isn't about her. And if you have seen my other shows, You know that my whole thing is the way that we feel about ourselves and the way that we have been taught to feel about ourselves.